I like to start the day with coffee and reading. This can either be reading a book or reading in one of my phrase books that I created for all my languages. Today it was French to set the mood for the day. Hi there, I hope you're all having a lovely week. Not a lot of language learning has happened in my case over the past week. I didn't do any Russian. I did lose my Buzu streak for Dutch, so over the summer I had built a 70-day Buzu streak. It's gone. I did do my Turkish flashcards though. This is a challenge I committed to at the beginning of September. I wanted to do my flashcards revision every day to 20 to 30 minutes and I did that. Proud of that. I did do some Italian reading before bed, but really only for 10 minutes or so. And I did listen to some French podcasts, but only on the go when I was doing my makeup. So that doesn't really count as language learning, does it? No. So today, because I only did some things here and there over the week, I really want to do 2 very focused study sessions. I want to have 3 hours of French in the morning, followed by 3 hours of Turkish in the afternoon, because this is how I really like to study languages, having an intense, deep work, deep dive immersion kind of study session. I want to have some movement in between. And I also want to decorate my apartment today for autumn. We had quite a few very nice last summer days the past week, but now you can feel that the air is getting crisp and fresh and cool. So cozy season is here, which means we can lock ourselves in and learn languages all day. As a warm-up, I always read out loud some sentences. J'aurais voulu avoir un peu plus de temps libre. J'aurais voulu avoir un peu plus de temps libre. J'aurais voulu être riche. J'aurais voulu être riche. Je raffole de leur omelette. Je raffole de leur omelette. C'est très agréable de se balader le long de la rue Mouffetard. C'est un lieu convivial avec beaucoup de terrasses et le Parisien adore s'y donner rendez-vous. Le Parisien adore s'y donner rendez-vous. Quand ils vont manger une pâtisserie ou un truc sucré, on va le faire sans culpabiliser. On ne culpabilise pas parce qu'on sait que ce n'est pas notre alimentation quotidienne. J'ai eu mon diplôme. Je m'y attendais un peu. Unfortunately, there are too many good French podcasts out there, so I'm always a bit behind to catch up on. Today, I decided to go for the good old inner French and a topic that really interested me. I mean, who doesn't love a good traditional French baguette?
Que les Français ne sont pas les plus gros consommateurs de pain.
J'ai découvert que les Français ne sont pas le plus grand consommateur de pain.
Anime pour dire que les plus gros consommateurs de pain, ce sont les Turcs.
Le plus gros consommateur de pain, ce sont les Turcs.
Une des causes de la Révolution française de 1789.
1789. 1789. There were a few funny things mentioned in the episode. He mentioned that the population that is actually consuming more bread than even French people are Turkish people. Then I love the term viennoiserie for croissant, pain au chocolat, etc. because I studied in Vienna. I went to university in Vienna and I love Vienna and I love viennoiserie. Das Baguette Tradition hat mich sehr erinnert ans deutsche Reinheitsgebot, das besagt, dass deutsches Bier nur gebraut werden darf aus den Zutaten Hopfen, Malz, Hefe und Wasser. Dieses Gesetz gibt es seit 1516 und das ist das älteste heute immer noch gültige Lebensmittelgesetz. Und es wurde damals erlassen, einmal um die Qualität des Bieres zu sichern, aber eben auch um die allgemeine Brotversorgung zu sichern, was wiederum eine Brücke schlägt zu dieser Episode. I'm speaking German. I have a little calendar from Langenscheid to learn a little bit of French daily. And there was this week something about couper le fromage, and I like to read this and then try to say it in my own words. So, en France, les bonnes manières se reconnaissent aussi à la façon de couper son fromage. N'ayez surtout pas l'idée de prendre son propre côté à le faire. Utilisez plutôt le couteau prévu à cet effet. Et oui, en France, même à la maison, on a son propre plateau de fromage. So, I don't own a cheese board, a cheese tray. I think a cheese tray. Ich habe keine Käseplatte zu Hause. That felt so good to have just 3 hours of uninterrupted French. I'm just feeling like a new person. After sitting at my desk for 3 hours, I needed to breathe in some fresh air and move my body. I did not listen to a podcast while walking. I really just wanted to clear my head and be in nature. Then it was time for a quick lunch, followed by a sweet treat. Now my roses have to go. I love to live seasonally, and I change my decoration accordingly every 3 months. I am very content with my autumn decoration, but it took me 4 hours. These dried flowers were making such a mess, and it is now already 4 o'clock. So I think that my scheduled 3 hours of Turkish will spontaneously turn into 2 hours of Turkish. And today I want to listen to 2 podcasts. One is an old one from last year. It is an easy Turkish podcast, and it's all about sonbahar, autumn. And I remember that I liked that episode very much, and I could understand it quite well, which is not often the case. And I want just to see how much I can still remember. And the other one is from, I think, a week ago, and it is about what festivals are about to start in Turkey. Eylül ayında, September, Türkiye'de kültür ve sanat. So this is very interesting, and as you have probably guessed by now, so once I do reach an intermediate level in a language, it is my preferred method to listen to a podcast and ideally also read the transcript. And this way I just learn a lot about the culture, I pick up new words, and it's the most fun and I think also the most effective way for me to learn a new language.
Sanatseverlerin dört gözle
beklediği
Eylül ayı tiyatro, opera ve bale sezonunun da açıldığı ay. Eylül ayı Türkiye'de sadece yazdan sonbahara geçiş ayı değil.
Aynı zamanda şehirlerin sokaklarının müzikle, tiyatrolarla, sergilerle ve lezzetli yemeklerle
bir dönem. Yani eğer sen Türkiye'deysen yaz bitiyor diye üzülme sakın.
Çünkü eğlence
Gaz'da en büyük kültür sanat etkinliklerinden biri Türkiye Nisan ayında başladı. Ama sonbaharda da devam edecek.
It was then time to relax and enjoy my newly decorated apartment. Of course, autumn means Gilmore Girls season, and this time I watched it in Turkish. If you've never tried this, Lorelai's Turkish voice actor sounds amazing.